Yo, what's up? This is CTW 32, and maybe I'll talk about baseball, yeah? They did this World Baseball Classic thing. Ooh, that guy was not great. They did this World Baseball Classic thing like a couple of weeks ago, yeah? And so normally baseball, you know, only American people play it, and so then we pretend like we're the greatest ever. You know, we're shit at every other sport. It's like in the Olympics, I guess. So then we just, you know, make up our own and pretend like we're good. I guess we are good compared to the other countries. But anyway, so the World Baseball Classic is inviting a bunch of other countries. You know, they get their best team, and all the countries have like a big tournament and play against each other, right? Yes. So let's see. I haven't watched all the games, right? I'm just watching the highlights on the MLB YouTube channel. My plan was to like watch all of them in, you know, whatever order they've uploaded them in. But there's a lot of games in this shit, so I don't know if I'm going to watch them all. But let's see. I think Mexico was doing pretty good. They got, what did they get, like top 4 or something? Japan was in there. The United States was doing well. Surprise, right? Wonder how that happened. And then, I don't know, some other team. Maybe Cuba. I don't know. Dominican Republic probably should be good, too. But it's like, there's an Italian team, and all the guys had funny names, you know? They had, like, very Italian names. You know, surprise, the Italian guys have Italian names, right? They're like fucking Tony Pepperoni and shit, you know? I don't think they did very well, though. Let's see. I don't know how they decide what players get to go on what team, though. Because it's like, you know, it's like, it's a Japanese team, and you think, okay, well, there's probably a bunch of Japanese guys on the team, right? And there is, but I think maybe they decided to let some MLB players, you know, guys from different guys from the United States or whatever, go on each team, maybe? I don't really know. Because there's this guy, Lars Nootbaar, and he's on the Japanese team. And that's the most Nordic name I've ever heard in my life, right? The guy sounds like he's from, like, Sweden and Norway and Finland all at once. There's no chance a guy named Lars Nootbaar is Japanese, alright? He's playing on the Japanese team. I don't know. But, alright, so let's see what ends up happening. The United States makes it to the final, and Japan makes it to the final. And I think the only countries who actually play baseball are like the United States and Japan, and then some Spanish-speaking, South American, maybe some, you know, North American countries down there. But, you know, like Cuba, Dominican Republic, the ones I mentioned earlier. So yeah, United States versus Japan, and somehow America loses. How the hell do you lose the World Baseball Classic? We're the only country that's ever played baseball in our lives. You literally made the game, and no one else plays it, and you still lost. How does that happen? Well, the answer is probably Shohei Ohtani, right? He's just too good, man. Somehow we have every other good player on the United States team, you know, all the good players ever, except for Ohtani, and he's on the Japanese team, and then we lose to Japan. Get shit on. Like, what are we doing? But anyway, so yeah, I actually haven't watched that the final game yet, but I'm assuming it's good. I'll watch it at some point. And then, you know, MLB opening day was like a couple days ago. I think last year I did one of these talking about it, and I don't know what I said last time, but this time, you know, I got to root for my 3 greatest teams, yeah. Of course I have to root for the Rangers, you know, because I'm from Texas, and so you have to root for the Rangers. Because the Astros, they're like a fake Texas team, right? Nobody wants to root for the Astros except for people who are from Houston or people who have brain damage, right? Nobody wants to root for those guys. Oh. So, you know, root for the Rangers, and they're doing all right, right? They played 2 games so far, and they destroyed the Phillies in both of them, right? So they're the greatest. And then I got to root for the Diamondbacks, right? I'm not exactly sure why. I think when I was like getting into baseball like a few years ago, one of the videos I watched was a video about, Mr. Foolish Baseball's video about Tim LeCastro, and he was on the Diamondbacks at the time, so just root for the Diamondbacks now apparently. And Diamondbacks are not doing so hot. They're 1-2, but they're playing against the Dodgers, right? Oh, the Dodgers, hate those guys. So 1-2 against the Dodgers. I don't know. I'm sure the Diamondbacks will win the game tomorrow. They'll be 2-2, and then they'll make it into the playoffs. Don't worry, bro. They're the greatest, but not really. And then the third team I got to root for is the Yankees because it pisses people off. That's funny. Yeah. Judge is the greatest, bro. Judge better than Ohtani, of course, last year. Don't worry about it. Now, this team's actually, supposed to be good. But, no, I'm sure the Diamondbacks are better than the Yankees. Don't worry about it. And the Rangers, they have DeGrom now. He's supposed to be good. So the Rangers are also the greatest. Yeah, man, if you don't like the Rangers and you don't like the Diamondbacks, you're just weird, man, all right? If you're a Houston fan or you're a Dodgers fan, all right, kill yourself. It might be a little harsh, but do it, all right, bro? Do it. Subscribe or you'll obese.